gamer.
I know the air I'm breathing, it's no good for my lungs. I do this every season, I hate when summer comes. I fall into a trap that I made by myself. Oh, and I always do the wrong thing. I'm unstable and I'm unsteady, I've lost a million times already. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow me down. I feel unable and so unworthy, my heart feels heavy, I've lost already. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now. I'm always self-destructive, I take a hit, I love it. Can you give me a second? I'm slow, got blurry vision. I fall into a trap that I made by myself. Oh, and I always do the wrong thing. I'm unstable and I'm unsteady, I've lost a million times already. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down. I feel unable and so unworthy, my heart feels heavy, I've lost already. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now. Please help me see the things that I am. I don't understand. I'm doing the best that I can right now, but it's never enough. I'm not even ready to slow down. Just slow down. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now.
I will carry you home. I will carry you home. When you got nowhere to go, I need you to know I will carry you home. I will carry you home. I will carry you home. When you got nowhere to go, I need you to know I will carry you home. Carry you home. I will carry you home. I will carry you home. When you got nowhere to go, I need you to know I will carry you home. Carry you home. I will carry
I will carry you home. I will carry you home. When you got nowhere to go, I need you to know I will carry you home. Carry you home.
I need you to know I will carry you home. Carry you home.
Twitch Gamer.
Morning. No, afternoon. I can say morning. Afternoon, everybody. Welcome in. I can't even know. It's been such a long time since I've played this game. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, everything's still here. My my thing's up there with Marvin on it. Did I thought I changed that. Did I not change it? I thought I changed it. Oh, this one needs to be done. Oh yeah, we got a BW Beetle. That one needs to be done as well. You bend it, we mend it. Yeah, that's still there. Yeah, it's all, everything's still here. There you go. So it's been such a long time. I don't even know what I've got in the bloody garage, guys. What have we got in here? Oh, we got a beetle. Did we check? I don't remember this. Does anyone remember this? I can't remember. Good morning, afternoon, Dave. Good morning, afternoon. Good afternoon. I don't even remember this. Let me get it done. I don't even know whether this is ours. Is this ours or not? Was this a client? Oh, it's ours. It is ours. It is ours. Okay, okay. That is still dodgy, isn't it? Yeah. Springs still dodgy. Right, let's get it up in the air. How are you doing, Dave?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Dave. Jesus, I tell you. I'm doing right mouse button to undo it. I am. I'm doing the right mouse button to unbloody do it. Oh, I don't know. Can't remember this. Let me have a look at this. Does this? This is all green to me now because it's all coming back to me though. You doing well, are you? Yeah, I've just had my lunch and I've just had a ham sandwich. So, and I've just had a well, I haven't got any whiskey in the house. Not that I'm a whiskey drinker, but I only drink, you know, seasonal, you know, the festive season, birthdays and whatnots and stuff like that. So I did myself. Epic's got some Irish cream, and that's got whiskey in it. So what I did is I put a little bit in a tumbler, and I warmed it up in the microwave, and it's done the job. It has done the job. It's because of the cream, the Irish cream. It's coated my larynx, and I'm not coughing so much. But I've asked Epic to get me some lockets on her way back. So Epic, I think, is going to be back late. Because she then told me, she said, I'm going to have my lunch with the girls. And I went, oh, okay. I'm going to have my lunch with the girls. I'm fine. So we have cracked on, or I have cracked on with tank mechanic insofar as now I've got 5 tanks in the garage. Sorry, in the museum, and I'm netting because I'm charging $5 per ticket per visit. I'm averaging 1,000 people visiting. My reputation has gone up from 10 to 15, and now my reputation is 20. I'm getting 5,000 every 8 minutes. When we jump back into Tank Mechanic next week, I will explain further. So I'm not quite sure. We've only got 8 slots for the... oh, I've got to drain that, haven't I? We've only got 8 slots for the museum. Now, the developers are saying that they are actually going to bring more. Whether they're going to bring an extension, whether it's going to be a DLC, who knows? So there's... oh, son of a biscuit. There is plans for another DLC for another tank. So at the moment there's 24 tanks. And they're planning for another one. So 25 tanks. But we've only got enough room for 8. So I'm not going to go on and say anything to them. I'm not. You got 3 tanks in your museum. See, I'm budgeting. Anyone that comes around and goes in my museum, I'm budgeting $1, and I think that's quite cheap. $1 per ticket, because they then can see. Sorry, when I had 3 tanks, I was charging $1. When I got 4 tanks, I charged $2. Okay. I then upped it and got 5. My reputation went up, and I'm charging now 5. As I add tanks now, I'm upping it by $1. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. If my reputation does go down, then I'll reduce it. So I think that's what you got to do. You've got to do that. You've got to do. Oh, let me bring this down because I'm going to take out that fluids. Let me suck out this. How do I suck out the fluid? I've forgotten how to do it now, Dave. Oh, here we go. I know how to do it now. So that's that out. So I can I think I can repair that. Have we got anything else like the power steering? Is there any power steering on this one? I can't remember. I don't know. Let's go back to there. Let's go to there. No, I want to take it off now. Can I not? No, I don't want. No, go away. I want to take it off now, man. Is that? That's 100%. No, that's okay. Right, let me have a look to see whether there's any power steering in the back. I don't see anything here. We've got fluids that we need to take off there. I don't see any power steering here. You know, the bottle for power steering. So we'll take that off as well. So let's suck that out. And then what we can do is we can take that off. Now, if we go in and do that, we can then go add that to shopping list. Hello? Did I add the others to the shopping list? I can't remember. Right. I don't think I did that. So I can put that one back on. And then if we go and repair this, I've got to get my head from tank mechanic back into this. I'm not going to do that because we are going to get new. So let's go to the tablet. Performance parts. Can we get any performance parts? I don't think there's any performance parts there we can get, is there? Oh, yes, there is. Yes, there is. There's the... I didn't add that to the list, did I? Hang on a minute. I didn't add that to... Hello? Thank you. It will come back to me. So wheel bearings, fuel pump. So let's get a fuel pump. Let's go in here. Let's get 2 of those. These don't drop off, or do they? Oh yes, they do. 2 of those. 2 wheel bearings. It's going to be a bit slow for me to get back into the swing of things with this. I need the coolant. Did I add the windscreen to it? Yes, I did. Windscreen. So we're all good to go. Right. Do the front end. I can't remember. Did we take any of this off? I can't remember. Oh, that is 100%. Right, okay. It's like I just can't remember what we were doing. Hang on. Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay. Oh, I can't put that. Okay. I can't put that on because we've got to put it up in the air. Gonna do the front end. I will whip out the engine in a bit. Have we got a drain? Is that made a funny noise, didn't it? Yeah, let me put that out of the way. Let's put this all back together. Stubby ends back on. Boom. Fuel tank. We need to buy a fuel tank. So, we'll go back in here. Buy said fuel tank. Put fuel tank back on. How are you getting on with... I'm going to have a go at it this afternoon, Dave. As I said, I found out by somebody who actually contacted me via a whisper and said, you do realise you don't have to follow the storyline. And I went, no. And he said, can I give you a big tip? And I said, fair enough, because you know me, I like to find out on my own. And he said, join a miners guild where you will get a lance. When you join the miners guild, they give you a lance to blast away the rock free. However, when you sell stuff to them, they take 25% of the profits. As you get up in the classes, it reduces. So your level depends on what level you get. So I think I start off at level 1. I think when I go up to level 5, it comes down a bit. When I go up to level 10, it comes down a bit more. When I get to level 5 or class 5, I get a reducement only of 10%. So I think that's fair. And he said, so do that, then get a mining ship, because you can go and buy a mining ship. And he told me where to buy the mining ship, which you can buy at any actual station. I don't think you can buy them at planets yet. But he's given me a whole heap of stuff. And I said, thank you very much. I mean, I do like to work it out on my own, but he said, I'll give you a guide. No, I don't want that, do I? I'll give you a guide to get you on the way, and he said, and then you can make a decision on whether you do you know what? Should we buy these? No, I'm not going to buy those. Let me go to brakes. So it's getting me on that guide. Now, there is a... I did write it down. He said... Mining. I've wrote it all down here. He said there is a mineral called alastium. Astium. He said, but start off with gold. Gold is not the highest. He says it's good. Platinum is a better, but alastium, AS something or other. He said start off by doing that. He said, and then you'll be in there like swimwear. And then once I get a probe, once I get the mining ship, it comes with probes. So you can go up to the asteroid. You can send out these probes. They go burrow through the rock and they find different minerals. And then when they stop and find a mineral, you can say continue if it's not the mineral that you want. So say if it finds coal first, you go no, continue. And then it finds, I don't know, platinum, you say no, continue. And then the actual mineral looks green. It looks like, it does look like what Superman is his Achilles heel. It is a really good game. What's the name of the game? It's called Spaceborne 2. There is Spaceborne 1. There is a demo, Dave. Have a look on Steam. There is a demo that you can play before you try, before you buy. That's what I did. Because, I mean, everybody doesn't like the same games. It would be a dull world if we all liked the bloody same thing. So, I always say do that. Let me take that off. We need 2 of those. So Spaceborne just gives you the rudiments of the game, I think. But it's an early access game. Oh, we need to do that, don't we? Let me take these off. Is it that one? Yeah, let me remove these. I'm not quite sure whether we got to do the tyres. Let me go into there. Is that the... I'm not quite sure whether that one is. I'll take those and then we'll buy them in the shops. So let me grab those. Let me go to the shop. Let me buy 2 of the caps. 2 of the springs. So yeah, this afternoon I'm gonna have a little pop at it. I mean, I think I've done all the way up to a guy called Axis. And he basically has said there is a probe that he can build, but I need the parts for. I'm there. I haven't gone any further than there. But the amount of universes is astronomical. It is. It's absolutely astronomical. Beware of systems though. Because some systems may be level 6, some may be level 12, you know, and so on and so forth. So be careful where you go, because there are pirates in the game which are NPCs, and they will give you an ultimatum. They will either say, you know, drop your cargo, a bit like Freelancer. Drop your cargo, you either say no or yes or whatever, and then they say be prepared to be blown out the sky. So, but there are different levels of bloody pirates. I think it's quite a fun game. I do. It's something different. I'm not quite sure about these wheels. I think we might have to get some wheels. Well, not the wheels. I think we might have to do the tyres. See, I left this one in the air, didn't I? And I didn't complete this. And I can't remember what we're doing. Let me spin around here. I mean, as I say, I was talking to Traggerman last night, and he said to me, he likes Minecraft. It's not my cup of tea. I'd rather stick a pin in my good eye. I really would. But other people love it. It's got a good following. It's got thousands upon thousands of people that play it. If you look up Minecraft and people that are streaming Minecraft, it's got quite a good following. So we did do these tires. These tires are 100%, so that's good. So we got the engine to do now, haven't we? Right, let's take off the back end. I'm not just going to be doing this. We probably will go to a junkyard. We probably will go to a barn. We probably will go to an auction, maybe. Let me take this off. That off. I really should be buying the bearings, shouldn't I? Take that off. I've got to split all this down as well. Let's go and take the drive shaft out. Sorry, the wheel off, drive shaft out, and then we'll take the. We've got to take the transmission out, haven't we, to get it out. Let's add these. This is what I want in Tank Mechanic. I want this ability to push the X key, yeah, and actually add stuff to my shopping list. I don't want the world. I don't. You know, I just want a little bit of help, like, you know. Oh, we got to take the starter motor off, haven't we? I'm getting back into the swing of this. Right, let me take that off. Can we? Oh, we can't take the manifold off. Let me take the gearbox off. The fuel is out, so it's a different whatchamadoodle. Now, in the real world, okay, and I know this is only a simulator, really what you should be doing when you take an engine out, you should take the manifold off, because when you get the engine hoist into the engine bay and you put the chains around it and you loosen the engine mountings and you lift it up with the crane, okay, if the manifolds are still on there, it's going to clatter around in the engine bay. So I would assume, or I would have thought, it would say, take off the manifolds before you pull the engine. I mean, that's just me. Just me being nitpicking. We can take that off now, can't we? Yeah, we can take this off now. We can take that off because we don't need to... I'm going to take the manifold off. Tank mechanic, there is a way to buy and craft all parts. Yes, you can only do that through the blueprint, though, isn't there? Do you know what I've been doing, Dave? This is the biggest tip I can give you. What I've been doing is I've been doing loads and loads of jobs. Yeah, I've been having a look at all the blueprints. And then I've been buying blueprints that I can afford that doesn't leave me skint. Okay? And then when I've been getting tanks in the yard, which you can go and you can purchase and you can put them in your yard slots, when you come to craft them, I do a junk run. Every time I fire up the game, I go and get the scrap metal or junk. And then I accumulate that and accumulate that. And then when I've done a tank, which is my own tank for my museum, I then have a look at different parts because I've got the blueprint and it only costs me scrap metal. I find if you find stuff that's needs to be done by and that you can't actually do with your blaster and you have to send it out for somebody to do it, I go to my blueprint and I craft it. And then I sell the junk. Does that make sense? Because I proved it. I've had a fuel line which cost me $60 or $60 to basically for an external people to repair it. It's going to cost $60. Okay, I went to the bench where you craft it, and it crafted it for 2 scrap metal. Okay, I went into my inventory and I sold that part that needs to be repaired for 57. Does that make sense to you? Because it doesn't make sense to me. There you go. I sold it. Right, let's get that over there. Let's get the over there. I still need to do these panels here. That panel and that panel. I haven't done it. I've still got my kinky lady behind here on the motorbike. But those 2 panels there are the only ones I haven't done. I could do a YouTube on it if you want me to. Because I do talk quickly I do talk quickly. Let me pull the engine. I think I might do one this afternoon. I can kick one off. I can kick one off. Huh? Oh yes, we need to put it in here, don't we? It doesn't automatically go there, does it? Enter and select. There you go. Right, let's go over here. I need to trash that because it's beginning to be a pain in my buttocks now. Where are you? There you go. Yes, I'm going to sell it because it's pissing me off. Excuse my French. So, what I've done, Dave, I went to Asda and I got myself a ring binder, which cost me £1.50, and I write down all the parts that I need that need to be repaired. I make a list. I then go to the bench of the blueprint, and I actually cross them off. I know it's a bit of a ball ache to do it that way, but we haven't got a shopping list, and I don't know of any other way of doing it. Now, let me come out of here because it's clattering and clanging. I'm shouting over it and I don't like doing that. Now, if you wanted to make and get some money and you wanted to go get a tank from the yard, yeah, do it in the blueprint to get some money. I would never ever say go to that bank because you can go to the bank and get a loan if you wanted to. I'd get a tank. I'd actually spiv it up so it's not fully 100%, okay? Use your blueprint to make the parts and then sell the tank. You've not spent any bucks in the game, and that's how you can make a cool $6 grand or $7 grand. You do that as well. Yeah. That's cool. Great minds think alike. Now, if I can get my head around Spaceborne, and I can get a decent ship and stuff like that. The only trouble is with Spaceborne, streaming it for 2 hours, I'm not going to get a lot done. So I don't know whether I will just play it for fun or stream it. I might do a few YouTubes if I can find some tips and stuff. You're doing exactly the same. Yep. That's what you got to do. Needs must when the devil drives. So let's do that. We need to get the bonus parts as well, don't we? Let me put this together. We'll sort the engine out in a bit. We'll get this together. We need to take that off before we get this together. Let's disassemble these. And then I keep on pushing the middle mouse button. I keep on pushing the bloody middle mouse button. So we'll need to get rid of those. They're not the ones, are they? That's the one we want. So we want... See, look, this says rear. So I need 2 of those. I need 2 of the springs. Where's that cap? Where's that cap? Where's that cap? I need 2 of the caps. Okay. Need to grab you. I'm pushing the middle mouse button. Brake pads we want 2 of. It's one of those things, isn't it? When you play different games, have different things you got to bloody do, and going from one game to another game, it's pissing awkward. You watch, I will go back to Tank Mechanic and I'll be right clicking. I will. I'll be right clicking to try and get to my bloody to my tablet. Rear, yes. What I need to do is I need to go in here and I need to get rid of some of this stuff. 60. Right, let's go to oh no, I better not do that here. Get rid of those. Let me split these down. I'll get rid of my scrap in a minute. Right, let's grab that. I've changed the colour of my floor as well. So we didn't do the Easter because in Easter they had all Easter eggs all over the top of the canopy outside, and there was a few Easter eggs in the road. But I haven't played this because the discussion page banned me for the discussion. It's a long story. I will tell you. So, right, let me quickly tell you. I went on to ask them whether we could have a showroom. And I went on and asked them this and that and the other. Now, when you actually start chatting in the discussion page, you have to click on a thing that when everyone else answers it, you will get a reply. So, I went on to see whether someone came back about my suggestion, and somebody waffled a great big long page. I think I did mention it in the stream. And jokingly, I said, damn, and I thought I could waffle. And I put at the end, LOL. Well, because after that, yeah, I went, do you know what? I don't think the developers are listening to us. And somebody else said, yes, I think the same. And I said, yeah, I said, we keep on coming up with these suggestions and we don't get any feedback from them. Even if they said, oh, that would be a good idea. Okay. Then got a message through Steam saying that somebody reported me, and it actually put up the quote of what I said in one of the things, and they banned me from doing any discussion on the Car Mechanic 2021 due to spamming. That's what they put. And I thought, right, if that's the case, I won't stream this, because I've had so many people come along and ask me whether this game is good, whether it's worth the money, and I've been promoting their game, and then they kick me in the ass, and I thought, well, Q. And that is purely the reason why I haven't streamed this game. The rear are, this is what I've got to write down. So the rear are larger than the front, obviously, because this is a powerful. So it's 20, 30 Rs, and it's 335s. Right, okay. And I did actually say to him, look, I can do without you. Can you do without me? Because I can. I'm pushing the middle mouse button again. Tires. We want those. And then we want to go to... We want to... These need to be 335. Oh, we can't do that. 20s then. 20s. 30. Jesus, these are going to cost a lot of money. 335. 2 grand. 2 grand for 2 tires. Are you having a laugh? 2 grand for 2 tires. Crap noodles. I mean, it's not as if I haven't got the money. I've got the money. It's just the principle. Oh, of course, we've got to balance these as well. Like, let me quickly put this on for balancing. Let me quickly do that. Let me grab you. Don't think we can do the back end until the engine's done, can we? No, we can't. I've answered my own question. Get that done and dusted out of the way. Oh, we didn't split this down, did we? Right, let me get these down, and I've got to repair this. Oh, well, never mind. And get this down. I think we're going to need the bushes as well. I'm right-clicking to undo. It's just... I'm gonna be so frustrated when I go back to tank mechanic. It's gonna be and I probably will have to go and do it all over again. So there you go. I was going to say something. we will, when we get back in, when we do tank mechanic, we will. I'll have to do a mock test to do the firing range, because I'm doing that right click again, and it's left click. Oh, you can't take that because the thing's up in the air. So yeah, so tank, we can go and blow shit up. However, we will have to put coolant into the tank and everything. So we're gonna have to do that. Let's add that to the list, and that's in the electric department, isn't it? Yes. There should be there should be a performance part, because there's a performance part in other places. There's an ECU which is a performance. Actually, in Mombazoo, they've got a performance part in there. So I'm doing that again. I'm right clicking and I'm just left clicking. This is gonna have to be got, aren't we? We're gonna have to get this. We can put that back on, couldn't we? Yeah. And then we've got to fill that up. We can put this back on. And this can go on. Let's get this up in the air. After I've done this back end, we're going to go somewhere else. I'm not going to keep on being in the garage. Don't know. Really, I'd like to be able to push a button and undo these doors. You know? That's what someone would do. On a nice sunny day, a garage person would have the doors open and have a bit of bloody ventilation coming in. You know, a bit of air. It's another thing they can do. I've suggested it, and it's like water off a duck's back. Sometimes I feel I get that thing where I'm thinking, do I really bother? Because you're not listening to me. Do I really bother with telling you? It's just a small thing that they could do. It's a button. It's a button that they could add where we can go, yeah, there you go. And then instead of going up to the door to go out, we can just walk out. We don't have to do a transition thing and go out into the yard. Let's put that on, which is good. We will get the performance parts in a minute. See how this has got a glow around it, Dave? Yeah? I'd like this glow around stuff in Tank Mechanic. And I've had a look in the settings and it's not there. It's so annoying. And so frustrating when you try and you say they call it, I don't know, it's very a small part in Tank Mechanic, and it says this part, and you say, right, find it for me, and it goes there, and you think, where the hell is it? And I clean that up. Where is it then? And you're hovering over with your mouse button, and do you think you can find it? Little small thing that they can do. They're going to do updates. Why don't they do updates like that? And I'm sure I'm not the only one. And as I said, I'm not going on to have it, because it'll be, it's that bloke again from Car Mechanic. He's having a pop again. I mean, when you go on there, they show you all the other games that they recommend. And I think they're behind the scenes with that as well. I think they're the ones who are doing that game. I actually think they are the people. Right, let's go. Let's put the exhaust on. We'll sort the... Where's the engine? Sorry for turning around abruptly. We'll leave this engine because this engine is a real pain in the ass. Like my sexy lady. Hello, sexy lady. Where's my other? Did I? Oh, I did change this one. Here's my other sexy lady. It's sexy and these, all of these calendars are proper calendars. So I've done an update from 2021 because we did 2022, and I've updated the calendars to 2023. So there you go. Hi, Vent. How are you doing? Please don't be a bot. Please don't be an ad bot the other day. Do I want to become famous, and do I want to buy followers, and do I want to buy... I don't want to. I want to pick up these darts as well. I want to pick up these darts and just stand back here and just throw a few darts at the dartboard. So what else have I changed in the shop? You're pretty good. I'm glad you're not a bot. I am so glad. So what else have I changed? Marvin's spray booth. Marvin's testing place. Where's my dyno? My dyno. Have I got a car in the dyno? I can't remember. Marvin's dyno. Yeah, so have a little button here where you can go and it goes zzz. Do you like that? I'll do my own sound effects. Zzz. I don't think I've got... Have I got... No, I haven't. So yeah, so everything that I've done in the shop, I've done myself. You bend it, we mend it. My banner across the road, Car Mechanic 2021. These all the stuff you can alter in the in it. Oh, you were just listening, were you? I don't mind lurkers. I don't mind lurkers. If you want to lurk away, lurk away. If you want to join in with the conversation, you're more than welcome. Oh, we were going to go and buy those performance parts. I'm pushing them in the mouse button again. I need to buy those performance parts. So we need to go into there. We need to go into here. So we need 2 mufflers. And we need 2 at the end. Oh, that one, those ones with the inline. These are the rear mufflers. There you go. You were talking about the doors there. Oh, is there a mod? Is there? I'll have to go into... I haven't... As I say, because they actually banned me from the discussion. They didn't ban me from the... whatchamacallit. Because they banned me from the discussion, I thought, well, I'll tell you what. I'll ban you and I won't stream you. How about that? Does that work? Cool, cool. I'll have to go into the modding section and I will have to have a look. Because I have got some mods on here. I have got some mods. I don't like the mods where basically you can improve your money. Those mods I don't like. I've never ever done that in the game. All the money up there, you will see I've earned that myself. I have... how much time have I got in this game? Let me show you. I don't think... Is this screen capture? Oh, no, this isn't screen capture. So I have 744 hours in this game. 744 hours. If I didn't, and I only had something like 28 hours, and I was minted, then you could say Marvin's been cheating. But Marvin has earned all of that money. He's earned all that money. Let's go and do that. We're gonna go to a barn. Right, I'm gonna give you a choice. I'm doing it again. I'm gonna give you guys a choice whether we go to a barn, whether we go to a junkyard, or whether we go to an auction, be it a junkyard auction or a auction where we actually bid on a car. So 1 for barn. Type 1 for barn, 2 for junkyard, 3 for car auction. Vote now. Let me put that out of the way because I'm going to trip over it. So let me bring this down. We can't put the tyres on there. Dave says barn. Which is crouch. Oh, it's the C button. I'm pushing Alt, you see. Alt is a tank mechanic. Right. We can't put the wheel on here because we need a drive shaft. You like the salvage? I like the salvage auction because you can, if you're looking for the right stuff and you know what to look for, you can make some good money and you can flip a car and you can make some really, really good money. You can. Let me shut that. So I have actually got my own, I'm pushing the wrong button again. I have actually got my own number plates. I made these. With my own fair hand. If we got one on the front, we haven't, have we? No, there's not one on the front. Which I think there should be one on the front. I don't mind the barn though, because the barn is better than the auction insofar as in a barn there's more items on. In a junkyard auction, yeah, you can still inspect it. So, remember, Dave, I bought a car that other time and it didn't have a bloody engine. Do you remember? It had all 4 wheels, but it didn't have an engine. So, yeah. So, I'll tell you what. We'll go. You have settings to get the cars on the auction, and it's 38 pages. Oh, wow. So everything, we need to put more fluid in there when we get back. We probably will. Now, you don't have to, if you're making these cars for yourself, okay, if you put fluids all in the car, it costs you money. When you come to sell it, you don't get any extra. So any fluids that you put in this car, like washer bottle, brake fluid, steering fluid, it costs you money, but you don't get that in the thing. Do performance, but leave the fluids. Unless you're going to keep the car and you're going to go on the racetrack and whatnots and stuff like that, then I would say keep it. Let me have a look. I think we're okay with everything. Let me give a quick shifty. Front end's done. I'm just checking for the all the stuff that's on here. Yeah, that's all done. That's all done. Right, okay, now there's 2 ways that we can go. We can actually go up to this map and click on it, or we can go on push M. So let's go to a barn. Whilst we're travelling, let's have a slurp. Oh, have you?
Follower, master.
Yes, Bo. Yes, Bo. Yes. Thank you for the follow. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for the follow, Vent. I really do appreciate that follow. Welcome to the Bad House. Oh, does it? Cool. I mean, I've got the flying mod and all the rest of it. I mean, I can give myself millions and millions, but that's not the problem. That's not the game. The game is to make money. The game is to basically earn the money respectively and not cheat. Now, I'm looking for particular items here. Now, it costs you. We've got another bloody beetle over here. Oh, it's a copper's. It's a copper. Nina, Nina. Oh, look, he's got a megaphone and everything. I wish I could turn the light off. He's got one of the megaphones here as well. You in the building over there. Come out with your hands up. That's really cool. So we could put this on. We could put this. Oh look, it's got Bugs Bunny on it. Yay! Easy, Marvin, easy. So yeah, so get back into what I was going to say. And I'm looking for particular products or particular items. I come to a barn and I pick up either a transmission, an engine block, or anything like that, because if I repair it, it pays for my money coming here. Yeah, when I go to the junkyard, I look for all the maps, and then when I come here, I mean, it costs you for a map at the junkyard. So, and then when I come here, I make my money on that. I mean, I know it's only pences. I know it's only something. I mean, like that, I buy that, and then when we go back, we're all good and we're all whatever. No, we're not going to buy another one of those. Did I? I didn't do that one, did I? Nope. We did that one. I'm trying not to move too adversely. So there is a box that you can find, and you can undo it, and then you'll get 5 choices. That's another thing that I've got. Oh, look. we got the hot rod here. No, I'm not going to get the hot rod. I'm not going to buy the hot rod. We can still inspect it. I'm pushing the middle mouse button here. Again, we can still inspect it. It's got an engine. It's not too bad. It's got 4 wheels and it's got an engine, Dave. So we can inspect it and find out what's good and what's bad. We can't find out what pistons or piston rings are, though. We can do the tyres. Well, not the tyres. We can do the sway bar. We can do the suspension arms, top and bottom, and stuff like that. But it tells you there what's red and what's good and what's not. I like the there's a particular car in the junkyard, and I call it the ZZ Top car, because if you know of ZZ Top, they got great big massive beards and long hair, sharp dressed man and fastest whatchamacallit and all the rest of it. They have got a particular car which is really, really good, and I'd like that to be brought to the game. There is a mod, but it's not all that good. It isn't that good. I went to that, didn't I? Went to that. It's very hard to, sometimes, if you're a one-eyed streamer like me, trying to find these. Now, I've got the McLaren mod. McLaren is really good money spinner. However, it costs a hell of a lot of money to get a really good high performance one. But if you can do it, you will make a mint, and I mean a mint of money. I wish I could. They call it credits in the there's the box. They call it credits. This is the ironic thing about this game, okay? It's CR points. I wish they would drop that CR points and call it dollars. I do, because in Car Mechanic 2018, it's dollars. So why? I don't know. I don't honestly know, guys. Right, there's no real cars that I really want to buy. I'm not getting in there. It's all dusty. But if we didn't come here, we wouldn't know. We wouldn't know. I've got some stuff that I can... I'm not going to get the hot rod. I've got some stuff I can repair. We found the box. Let's go home. Let's buy the parts and let's go home. Yes. Oh, is it? Can we shut off the bloody... Oh, I never knew that. I've been playing all this game again. I've been pushing the P key, because you see the P key in the Fisher Online is your headlight. I was then doing all sorts. Is it the F key? Well, we'll know how to do that next time. I didn't know that. I've been playing this game from the get-go, and I didn't realise it was the F key. So there you go. We can zoom in and swoop in. Right, let's go and repair these. And then what we can do is, I'm pushing the middle mouse button again. What we can do is we can find that. I'm going to get rid of that because I don't really want that. Should really get rid of all that. I've got plenty of transmissions here. So there's the engine that we just got. And that's 1,500. Can you see the reason why I buy engine blocks? I know it's you know, it's only little things. So an engine block which is 1,550, and look, 800. So that's paid me going there. That's paid me going there. We can't get these. Can we get these as performance parts? Because they are Porsche related, aren't they? I'm pushing the middle mouse button again. Right, let's have a look. We can. Let's get 2 of them then. Let's get 2 of them, and then what we can... I'm pushing the middle mouse button again. Stop it, Marvin. Let's sell these. It's only 60. And then what we can do is... Let me have a look and sell all this shit that's in here. So we can sell it up to... What's that? 82 or 62? 62. So if I push the V button, I can move this slider up to 62. Yeah. And save me clicking on each one, going click, sell, click, sell, click, sell. All I do is put this slider up to 62 and then push enter. All of that stuff which is no good, I can get rid of. However, if you don't want to do that and you want blue tokens, scrap it here. Scrap them here. And then you'll get the blue tokens. I don't need the blue tokens because I've got far too many now. Do we start to disassemble that? Do we go to a car auction or do we go to a scrapyard? I'm going to go to an auction. Let's go to a car auction. We could go to the scrapyard auction, or we could go to an auction. I'd like to be able to, if we went to an auction where you can see the car, and it's sometimes they're working and sometimes they're not, so do check it. I'd like to be able to take it on a test drive. You know, go on the racetrack, maybe. Have 1 lap around the racetrack. See how it handles. And stuff like that. So let's go to the salvage one. So I've got DLCs and I have got mods. That VW Beetle keeps coming up time and time again. Skyline is a very good one. There's not really one here that I really is gonna be floating my boat and cranking my chicken. I quite like the Mini Cooper. Let's have a look at the Mini Cooper because we can. It hasn't got any wheels. No. Is the engine in the back? I ain't got no engine. Yeah, well, you can forget this one. Now, if anyone remembers with my regulars that are here, when I first came here, before they brought the Porsche out as a DLC, I I'm a nosy beggar anyway. I will. My nose will never, ever, ever, ever rust. And as you do, I was panning around and looking, and I saw a Porsche. I saw a Porsche like that one there, and I thought, that's a Porsche 911 there. I wonder. And I think I mentioned it in the stream. Bugger my boots and call me Elvis. Around about 2 or 3 weeks later, they added the Porsche. Whether it was a coincidence, I don't know. That's not. Is it? Is that a BMW? It says it's a Mini Cooper. Hang on, Dave. It says it's a Mini Cooper. Mini Cooper. That's not a Mini, it's a BMW. I'll tell you something now. I had, after my road traffic accident back in 2003, where I had to learn to walk again, the only car I could get into was a Mercedes, and it was the Mercedes A-Class. The engine in the Mercedes Bentley, I lifted the bonnet to put windscreen wash into it because it said windscreen wash is low. So I popped the bonnet, went into it, looked at the engine, and it said Bentley. So Bentley made the engines for a Mercedes car. So I'm just saying. Right, let's go and have a look at another car. Should we have a look at this Nissan Skyline? I know it's a mod. Let's have a look at the Nissan Skyline. It's going to have to load in and all. Oh my God. It's rough as a badger's armpit. I tell you what, I just walked around it and I just thought to myself, if it had 4 wheels, I'd buy it. Let's have a little wee look. It's got an engine though. I mean, yes, we can get a thing for it and whatnot, so we could. Let's have a quick inspection of it. Is it me or was that exhaust popping out too far? Because, hang on a minute. Whoa. Let me have a look. That you would trip over, wouldn't you? You go like that, you go, oh, fuck. You would. I would. And I'd probably kick it and probably hurt my foot as well. I might buy this. I might buy it, guys. It might be I don't think in my collection, which is vast, I don't think I've got a Nissan Skyline. It's got a battery, but that doesn't make. So it's got the dual fuel tanks there. It's not too bad. Let's have a look at the end. Well, we're not going to find out what the internals of the engine are anyway, are we? To be fair. What about the subframe? So, it's missing rubber bushes, but that's okay. We got plenty of them. We're going to be replacing the coolant and the windscreen wash anyway. And it wouldn't matter about the air filter. We would be putting performance air filter on there too. But it's not too bad. I wish I could have a look what the transmission's like. But we're gonna, if we bought this, I'd do it up to the nads anyway. Let's see what it goes for. Let's have a look. So the bidding starts at 1,200. So basically, we got to figure out what our benchmark is on this. So I would say if this is something like 20, 30 grand, and you got to do this when you start the game because you don't want to be running around like a space hopper or hopping around like a space hopper. So the estimated value is 55. That doesn't mean that this car is going to reach that. It might do. We might have people that will go bump, 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 and bump it up. So let's do it. I'm going to say 60. If this goes to 60, I'm out. We're getting there quite quickly here. Well, I got it eight grand less than what I wanted to pay for it. I got it for 55. That ain't bad. I said I was going to go to 60. Actually, no, I lie. I got it for 52,280 credits. I'm still calling it grand. I'm still calling it that. Let's put it at the garage. Let's come out of here. Let's have a look what we got in here. Got roadsters. These are more better star rating now. This one I quite like. I do like that one. Well, we've got two of these. We have got two of those. I'm not going to buy this. I'm just a nosy beggar, that's all. I'm just a nosy beggar. Hello. I always like doing that as well. Opening the doors and shutting the doors. If you were in the real world, you would have a look to see whether the door has dropped or whether there's a gap in the door between the door and the fender. But this is just a concept. It's got nice red seats though. So, and again, I'd like to take this for a test drive. It's not too bad inside. I still would like to take that to a test drive on the racetrack. And again, what you can do is you can actually go through this and have a look to see what's what. I would assume that this would be all greens and yellows. I would. Actually, it's all coming up green. Fuse box, only going to do top and bottom. We don't know what the fuses are like. Engine. Engine looks all green as well. But we're only going to get the cams. We're only going to get crankshaft. We're only going to get the... We're not going to get what the piston rings are like. There could be a piston in there that could be puffing out blue smoke and stuff. And whatnot, so we don't really know. Again, this is a mod. I mean, some mods, they're good. Some mods are crap. The drive shaft doesn't mix up with the... Of course, this hasn't got a drive shaft because it's rear-wheel drive. We've got the drive shafts here, whereas there is a drive shaft if it's four-wheel drive. There's a drive split diff, and then there's a drive shaft that runs down to the front wheels. But in some of the mods, it's misaligned, or it's up in the air and it's down. I don't like that. I don't like that. Is this a good car? It's a good car for a racing car. It is. Lamborghini's a pretty good one. That's a 5-star here. So, yep, there's a coins in the air with this one, whether you're going to make any money. Now, you will make money because if you put performance parts on this stuff, yeah, you're going to make a little bit more money. But yeah, it's all up and down. Let's have a look at the Porsche. Now, the VW that we've got has got a Porsche engine in it. So it's got a Porsche conversion. It's just a bog standard. Oh, shoot. Bit of lag there. Sorry about that. Just a bog standard. You can change the fin on the back of here. You can do all sorts and whatnots and stuff like that. No engine in the front, of course. So engine's in the rear. Not too bad. We're not going to buy it. I'm just nosy. Look at this one here. Look at the Ford Escort. Ford Escort, man. Or is this a Fiesta? That looks like a Ford Escort to me. Is that a Ford Escort, Dave? Looks like a Ford Escort. It's definitely Ford, I know that. Of course, we can't get in it and have a look. But that is defo a Ford. Right, we're going to go back to the junkyard. Is it in here? It is in here, look. I wonder whether that tallies up with that one there. Let's have a look. It's because I'm nosy. Yeah, it is. Is this a... I wonder whether this is going to be... Oh, look, it's changed from white to red. It's changed from white to red, guys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Is it a runner? Oh, wrong side, Marvin. You've been playing too many American car games. Wrong side. This is the right side. I'm sorry, but there's no, there's no oil in the engine. No shit show. Look at this. How much is this? Should we buy it? Should we have a look what it is? It's got 4 wheels. It's got an engine. There's no oil in it. Buy it, says Dave. Estimated value is 11 grand. It just depends on whether the other people are going to bump me up, innit? It's just it's one of those things whether they're going to go, do you know what, well, Marvin's here, he's a sucker, well, let's bump him up a bit. So the bidding starts at 600. Right, this is where, as I say, this is where I make a calculation of what I'm going to spend on this. And I think if this goes over 20, you can forget it. You can forget it. Well, it's gone over the price of what the estimated value is. I got a bargain. I got a bargain there, guys. Another bargain. Right, we're out of here, otherwise we're going to look like a freaking space opera. Not that I will, but we could do. So I can't get any more cars on my forecourt now. If I was to buy another car, it'd say, you've got to put it in your garage. Not your garage, your lockup. Let's have another drink. So I'm expecting Epic to be home around about 2:30, 3 o'clock, maybe. Because she did say that she was going to have lunch with the girls. I do like the way this all renders in. And then we sort of like swoop into the garage. We swoops into the garage. Right, let's go and have a look at this. So this is one that we're going to be doing. Look at that, how close that is to the floor. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Well, we've only bought it. We've done bugger all to it, and we're 400. We're 4,000 up. So I haven't done all to that. How much is it? I bet you this is going to be red. This is going to be red. Yeah, I knew it was going to be red. Right, let's. Have we got anything in the washer? No, we haven't got anything in the washer. Let me put this. No, don't do that, Marvin. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. So let me take that to the washer. And I still want to pick up this hose. Oh, you deprived me of stuff. Bloody car mechanic. I actually didn't think that was going to come up. I knew we were going to add rust spots. I did. Let's open it. It's only a 3-door, this one. So you'd have to put the seat forward to get into the back and whatnots. So let me do this as well. Clean all that. That's still not come up. The carpet's come up okay. And I still would like to send the seats out to a fabricator. Gas monkeys, send it out to that woman, that Chinese woman, and she can then, she can then do her little thing on it and polish it up and whatnots. Really? I can take that off? I don't need a welding torch to split that off? Wow, wow, wow. Oh, of course, we're going to have to weld this, aren't we? Right, let's pop the lights out. Can we pop the grill off? Yeah, we can. Bumper bar comes off. That number plate is not staying on there, neither. We'll take you off. We're not having you. No way, Pedro. Windscreen off. Side panel window. Rear window. So we'll get seats for it and all that lot malarkey. So we can get rear seats for it as well. Get a new steering wheel as well. Right, okay. No, I don't want to get in it. No. Freaking want to get in it. I'm still pushing that middle mouse button here. So let me take all this out. Yes, I want. I'm right clicking here. That's what I'm doing. No, don't do that. Let's go and see whether we can repair this. We're going to make a profit on this. There's no two ways about that. I still would like to be able to sell cars from my forecourt. I've said that to the developers as well. And it's one ear in one ear, out the other. I mean, I've even said to them, look, I don't mind, you know, if they could implement it into the game, and if it was a DLC, I would pay for a DLC. So a bigger forecourt, somewhere where we can put a selection of cars, maybe a couple of cars at a time that we've said, you know what, I think we overbought there. I mean, I might keep this Fiesta Escort, sorry. I might keep this Escort. But then again, have we got anything in Bay 2? Hang on. No, we haven't. Let's move this. Let's move this over there into the garage. Let's get... Oh, look, they've defaulted my Marvin. They've defaulted it off. My mole's gone from there. I had a mole on here. Son of a biscuit, man. My mole's gone, Dave. My mole's been taken off. Damn you. 500 bucks. Go and weld it then. You better make it good. I'm telling you now. Oh, this isn't come up very well. Let me put that back over there. Hang on. Back in. Look, see now, if you would have welded this really, yeah, that battery would be fried. It would be fried. Let me put that on charge. Let me go and see what this is. Right, let me put all this back on again. This should come up mint now. Let me... So, we want the bench seat. We want... I don't like those seats. I don't like those seats, guys. Nah, I'm not having those seats. I don't want those seats. I'll have steering wheel's a bit pants as well, isn't it, really? I don't like that. Right, let's go back there. Let's go into here. Let's clear it. Just wondering what... No, we can't put that on there. So you got to be careful on what bench seats you put on. I mean, I'd have a bench seat that have got possibly headrests. Or something like that. This is more of a bench seat for like a station wagon or something like that. Looking for something like that there. I mean, a bucket seat like that one. This one would be okay if this would fit. Would that fit? Let's take a risk it for a biscuit. Let's take a risk it for a biscuit and see whether that will fit. Right, let me... can I come in here? Oh, I can't. You buggers. Right, let me go back over there. They won't let me put it in there because it's on the hoist. See, technically we should find the seat for that one so it matches that panel. It's okay, but it don't match. I don't particularly like that. We're going to take that. Oh, God's sake. We're going to take that out. I keep on pushing the middle mouse button. Let's go. So they're the steering wheels. Let's go. Let's see where we can find a bench seat that goes with that. That wouldn't be. That would be the right middle bit. That wouldn't be. That would be, wouldn't it? Kind of. Yeah, let's buy that one and see where we can put that one in. I mean, we have got the money. It's not as if we haven't got the money. No, don't do that, Marvin. So let's go back into there. Let's go and add that seat. Please let it fit. Yes. It's not the same white, but I like that better than the other one that we had. I do. I do like the bucket seats. So we're basically we're actually putting this on the market really for a boy racer. That's what we're doing. Let's put the wing mirrors back on, which is all good. Put that back on. I hate it when you do that to me. Let's put that back on. Bumper bars back on. Grill, please. Thank you. Grill. Headlights. Headlights are okay. Now, that is looking a little bit better, isn't it? Actually, do you know what? It's looking a hell of a lot better. A hell of a lot better. We're not going to put those... Oh, we didn't take these off. Oh, son of a biscuit. We didn't take these off and see where we could fabricate them. Let me put that back on. Let's go over and see where we can do that. I mean, sometimes you'll be able to do it and sometimes you won't. There we go. Now, I have actually gone out the wrong door. I have actually cost-affected a actual car, and I've gone into it by taking every single thing that I've spent on it and everything that I've put on it, and then I've actually then calculated what I spent and what I've made profit, and 9 times out of 10, I have made a good profit. But there might be some times where you will go, do you know what? I'm making a loss here, and I shouldn't have done that. So actually, let me walk away because I don't want that. That even if we did nothing else, yeah, and we didn't paint it, which would cost us 1,000 credits. If we just put the windows in that, just made this bog standard, this would be a profit. It's a minus at the moment because we've not done the engine. It's the engine at the moment that's been letting us down. But this was 4 grand. We were 4 grand in the hole with this. So I'm going to leave that there because what we're going to do is for the last half an hour of the stream, we're going to crack on. We're going to crack on with this engine. We need 10 of those. Shoot, man. We're going to need 10 spark plugs. We're going to need 2 of the air filters. So, 2 fuel rods. What? Oh, I've got to take these off. 2 of those. 1 of those. These are going to be all performance parts. I don't know. I think this is a performance part, isn't it? I think it is, but we'll double check. I don't know where my bolts are going. I think they're going in a great big massive pocket. A virtual pocket that I ain't not seen before. Sparky plugs, in them out. Now, if you've not done one of these engines, they can be really tricky to do because they're in sections. Let me quickly show you. Let me scooch by pushing C. So they're in a section. It's not until we get the sump off that we can see. But they're in sections. Actually, is this a section one? Hang on. Whoa. No, this is not. Ah, this is not a Porsche one. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. You need 16 of those. I'm going over all the parts that I know cannot be that basically we can't repair. So oil filter. That belt we're gonna have to get. These rollered idle bees. That. Has this got a tensioner on it? Has this got a belt? No, it hasn't got a belt tensioner on it. Hi, Trag. How are you doing, buddy? Hasn't got a tensioner on it. Did we add the water pump? I'll add the water pump again. How is things? I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. I'm still a bit croaky. Let me add that. Oh, I can't add that because I've got to take that off. And then we'll do that one. Take this roller off. Yeah, this is not the Porsche. This is not a Porsche engine, I don't think. Let me... Excuse me? Can I not take that off? What? Stop it? Oh, that's what's stopping it taking it off, that. This is a performance part, but that clip goes over, which is connected to the transmission, I believe cannot be repaired. We're going to have to completely replace that. And now we can take the sumpy off. Oh, did you? You made another thing in your Minecraft. Cool. Is it T? No, it's not T. Is it Y? I can't remember. Is it X? I can't remember what we do to turn it. I can't remember. Q? No. Y? No. Oh, I can't remember how we turn the engine. This is how long ago since I've played this, Dave. I can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I did see the pictures and I thought that was really, really cool. So this... Is that timing chain the same timing chain? I don't know. Let me add separates. I don't think we can get these timing chains off before we can get these off. So let me just do that. Those cogs I'm going to have to replace. I think we'll add those too. Let me take those cogs off. Yeah, we take those cogs off, and can we get that off now? No, we can't. This will have to come off then. And then we can release that there. Right, okay. Let me have a quick slurp. Yeah. Right mouse button and then turn it with the... Now I wanted to turn the engine on its side and there's a particular button. Now it is Y and U in 2018. I'm pushing Y and U and it's not. Oh yes, of course it is. Of course it is. I as I say, I haven't played this for a long time. I haven't played it for a long time. But as I say, in Car Mechanic 2018, there's a shortcut and it's Y and U. Oh, don't do that. Let me get all these off. Some of these will be able to be repaired. And it just depends on how far they are down on it. You can do, yeah. As I say, my door is always open. I know a lot of people have their whispers and they have their Discord messages blocked. I'm sorry, but you can't send this person a message. Blah 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 blah. My door is always open to anybody. If they need help with the Fisher Online, or if they need any help with this game, or any game that I play that I know. If I don't know, I will find out. And that's what I do. That is how I roll. But yeah, as I say, my door is always open to everybody. And I may not answer if someone sends me a message, I mean, how is the actual test dummy here? Don't mean that literally, but I'm using how as a reference. How will come on and onto my stream and he'll say, "Did you get that message?" I don't read my messages on a minute-to-minute basis. Yeah. If I go on Discord and somebody sent me a message and it flags up, I'll look at it. So I will get around to everybody's message when I see it. And as I say, if I can't find out information, I will find out some way or another. I mean, there's a lot of streamers out there that you can't talk to them. You can't talk to them off stream.
What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Way, hey, up she rises.
May I have your attention, please?
Will the real Mac?
Can I get here?
Will the real Mac?
Stand up. We're gonna have a problem here.
Hi, how are you doing? Were your ears burning, buddy? Because we were talking about you. All good, all good. No, come on. There you go. As I say, Hal will go, "Did you get my message?" And I'll go, no, but I'll have a look. So, as I say, I'll get round to everything. And as I say, there's loads of streamers out there that, yes, it's all fine and tickety-boo when they're streaming. They will answer you and they will... I mean, that's if they see you chat in the stream. But you try and contact them when they're not streaming. I'm sorry, but this user has blocked you from talking to them. And I think it's wrong. And I'm not talking about the highfalutin streamers. I'm talking about people that are not, you know, under 1,000 followers. Let's take that off. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out of this. I'm going to go into my event tree. We could add all this, but I'm going to have so much stuff. I am. We're going to get... No, pack it in. We're going to get rid of all this stuff because it is just cluttering up my thing. Let's get rid of you. Let's go in here. Let's take all them out and leave those boxes off. We're not going to open boxes, guys. We're not going to open boxes. I mean, I don't know why I'm doing this because my thing is way over. I suppose I could. No. I right-clicked on... Oh, of course. You want me to put it in there? No. Yeah. So, excuse me. I need to take some drugs. But no, as I say, my door's always open to everybody. You won't get that. You won't get that anywhere else. Well, you might do. You might find the odd streamer that will communicate off stream with their public, with their viewers, and with everyone like that. But they're very far and few between. I'm telling you now. Very far and few between. Right, now, we know those are going to be, whatchamacallit, right. Ignition coils, we are going to need 10. Sparky plugs, we are going to need 10. Air filters, we're going to need 2 of them. That fuel rails, we're going to need 2. Thrusters, we're going to need 2. That filter, we're going to need 1. Ideal wheel, power steering pump, yes, we can get one of those. Alternator, yeah, we can get a high performance one. Oh, I didn't do the pistons. Timing chain, so the water pump pulley is not a performance. The oil filter is not a performance. I'm gonna sneeze. That is not a performance. Water pump, suspension, camshaft. I think all of these are non-performance. But what I want to do is I want to go in here and I want to put in here pistons. Which one are they? Are they those or those? When all else fails, go and have a look, Marvin. It's those ones. It's those ones. So we're going to need 10 of those as well. Right, let's go and grab 10 of those. Jesus, this is going to be a high build. Let's go to... no. Piston rings, we're going to need 10 as well. And let's go and repair this. I will repair these fuel rails, although I've got performance. But I'm going to sell them after repairing them and offset the cost of doing that. Oh, we need that as well. Oh, and we need that crankshaft V8 as well. I think that is a performance. Ball bags! Oh, cool. I'll have a look at it. I'll have a look. I won't necessarily look at it after the stream. I'll have a look at it sometime. Before I get myself put into, well, not put into, before I start doing my Spaceborne 2, I will have a look at it and I will get back to you. See, people have a passion for things, and you know, I respect their passion because, you know, you're gonna put a lot of time into that game. You know, it's your passion. You like to do it, and oh, we need those as well. I mean, I've got a passion of this game. I put a lot of hours into this game. Right, we need to go back to here, don't we? And we need to go back to that list. Is that V8 cam? It's not a performance. Okay. I would have thought it would have been. What about that? Yes, that is. Ideal will, blah, blah, blah. Oh, the cams. The top cams. What else? There is something else. Oh, the engine heads. The engine heads as well. Right, let's get into the other stuff that we need to order. I have sent you something, Hal. That I need to find out which is performance as well. I've compressed it, and I'm going to see whether you can do the necessary on it. That's the one I want. And if you could do it for me, I will have that as my offline announcement. So we'll have a chat. We'll have a chat around about 4 o'clock. 4:30, which is around about 10:30 your time, because when Epic comes back, I'm gonna have to get the magic sponge out because she will be achy and all the rest of it. So I'll be making her a brew and getting herself all comfy and cozy, and she'll probably fall asleep in the chair. You know, Epic, she will fall asleep in the chair. Try and get this. How many of those do we want? Let me go back there and do that again. We need 4 of those. Right, let's do that. Let's get 4, not 5. We need 2 of those. I'm trying to get this done. We need 16 of these, because that holds the cams down. We've still got to get... How many of those do we need? I'm going to get 2 of those, even though it only says 1. And I'm going to get 2 of those, even though it says 1. So, going to get 1 of those. And I've got to do the top cams. Need that belt. Oil filter. Now, is there 4 cams or is there only 2? Best idea is to look in the manifest, Marvin. That might be the best plan. Excuse me. Do apologise, guys. Is it these ones? 1, 2, 3, 4. I tell you what we're going to do. Rather than making a balls up, rather than making a mess up of it, yeah, let's put them together. And then if we buy the wrong part, I'm going to be up the cuckoos and I'm going to be kicking myself. And I do buy the wrong parts, guys. I'm not infallible. I do buy the wrong bloody parts. A bit like you guys. You buy the wrong parts and you go... But don't even get me started with Tank Mechanic with that scenario. Because Tank Mechanic, there's not a shopping list. Really does annoy me that the developers have not even thought about a shopping list. At some stage, I did send you a message, Hal. At some stage today, Epic would like to have a little chat with Donna. She was going to chat with her last night, but you both probably weren't around. Or you were around, but you were probably otherwise engaged. Let me put that on, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this up the right way. So let me turn that up the right way. This is where I want to get the engine head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, that's B and that's A. And if I go in here and then go to the performance area, I can buy that head and I can buy that head. Ah, right, okay. See, did you see the option there? It gave me the option to put the performance one on first or the non-performance. So there you go. You got the option. This is going to be performance to the nads. And then these cams, you've got to be very careful with these cams. Because this is A and B head, this may be an A and B cam. So bear that in mind. At the moment, these are not A and B. So I can hover over here and push the X key 4 times, knowing that when I go into the performance area, I can buy 4 of these and they will fit. And again, it gives me the option to put the non-performance on as well. So let me put them on. And then I'm looking at the time. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on, which I'm going to put the middle on first. This is how I would work an engine in the real world. Now, I have worked on engines in the real world. I would put the middle on first and then work out to the outside and then work in from the outside in. Does that make sense? Because that is how you would do it. Because you don't really want to be putting down the cams down twisted. Yeah? And these cams are put down with a torque wrench. This is where, Captain Dave, wrench comes into play. Because wrench, you have to put these down at the proper talk. I did a big text. Did you? Because I'll tell you what, my offline announcement can't be over 60 seconds. So I did the thing that I've sent you, and if you can work your magic on it, yeah, I'd like to be able to sort that out. But we'll discuss that. We'll discuss all that this afternoon. Now, what I'm going to do with this, I probably won't do it in the stream, but I won't put these manifolds on until it's in the car. Because there's no way in real life that you would be able to get these in it. You'll dent the heck out of these, and I cleaned that up. You'll dent the heck out of these performance manifold parts getting it into the engine bay. You would. There's no two ways about it. So let's do it how they would do it in real world. I know this is a simulator, but it's how I'm going to bloody do it. What time are we? We've got about 5 minutes of the stream left. I always had 5 minutes because of my intro, guys. So we will end the stream at 2:05. What are we now? We're 2:02. Is that all of those? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get this one on. Look, this is nice and shiny. Look at this, guys. This is gonna be a bling bling salading. Look at that. That is absolutely brilliant. Now, this is the type of engine that you would take to one of these swap meets, yeah, and you would pop your hood. Oh, I need 2 of them. You would pop the hood, or you would pop the bonnet, and you would let everyone soak up that bling, because that's what you would do. Because that's what they do on car meets. They do that. Look at my engine. Now, I wonder whether these... yeah, we're gonna have to get these as well. Now, are these performance? Or are these not? That's the thing. Let's go and have a look in performance area. I actually thought it wasn't going to be like that. Right, let's put those on there then. Boom. Fuel rails. Boom. Boom. Now, are we missing? Oh, of course we are. We're missing these now, aren't we? Right, let me go around here. Yeah, we're missing the timing chain here. Yes, I am keeping my eye on the time, guys. I am. We've got a minute to go. Whoa, easy, Tiger. Let me do that. Let me do that. If we can get this one on here, we probably won't get this back in the car. We probably won't, but I will get this done to a less or greater degree, and we will finish this off next stream. And that will be next week. I was going to start this next week, but I thought, do you know what? Because we're home alone. You done it, have you? Because I'm home alone, I thought, I'm going to give it, you know, I do like, I love to stream. I like to do information. I like to pour all of this and try and give it to you. That's what I do. I try to do that. Sometimes Marvin does waffle. Yes, he does. And I try and pack everything in 2 hours. Sometimes it comes off, and sometimes I crash and burn. But I do. As I said on my offline announcement, I'm a passionate streamer. I do like to give people loads of information. Right, I think we will call it there. We'll complete the remainder of that, but have a look at this, guys. Look at that engine. That engine is gonna be boss. And when it goes back in there, now in some countries, you have got a law where you can't have the engine exposed. So what they've done is they've made a perspex. They've made a perspex one of these, which is basically heat resistant, so it don't warp and stuff like that. And then when that's down, you can see the engine ticking over. Right, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you later. I will catch you now Monday. I won't be streaming Sunday, guys. I'll catch you Monday. We're going to be doing some more of this. We're going to be doing some more of everything. Try to do it as much as I possibly can. As I say, I haven't got a fixed schedule of what I'm going to do. It's whatever I feel I want to stream. So I'll see you later. Have a fantastic weekend. And if I don't see you through next week, I'll see it through winter.
Twitch Gamer.